Does that have to be moved?
You should move it. There's lots of time. Go ahead, move it.
Yeah. You know, as you just sat there.
What's going on, dickweeds? That's better. Hey? Fucking rights. Bloop. It's Monday, Donna.
Yeah.
Monday is a fun day to Donna.
No, it's not. I don't like Mondays.
She loves Mondays. She was born on a Monday, so her brain naturally loves the day.
That doesn't make any sense.
It makes total fucking sense.
No, it doesn't.
If you're born on a day, you probably like the day. Today's Donna's day to shine.
No, it's not. It's not my day to shine.
Okay. Today is 30 days of no liquor for me. I'm not so sure about Donna.
Oh,
though.
bullshit.
She's been hanging out a lot in the laundry room.
Yeah, Eddie. Don't.
Donna does laundry room drinking.
No, I fucking don't. I don't fucking do that, and it's a stupid. You shouldn't even say that.
Some of you guys know the joke, but a lot of you probably don't get it. I'll explain. Used to have a stepmother that was an alcoholic, and she'd steal everybody's. Like, say I brought a case of beer to my dad's house, and I had a brother that would bring a case of beer, and a buddy would bring a case of beer, and lots of people brought a case of beer. Well, my former stepmother would run around and steal, a bunch of everybody's beer and hide it in the laundry room because she was an alcoholic, right? And then, the next day or the day later, whenever the party would end, it wouldn't end for her. She'd be doing laundry all week. And then Donna learned that little trick.
No, she fucking blamed me and said I was doing that when Ed was missing beers.
That is true. I was missing beers one day, and she blamed it on Donna. She said Donna was hiding the beers in her laundry room. Not Donna's laundry room.
In her
laundry room. Which didn't make any sense. So anyway, ever since then, I've been keeping an eye on Donna.
Yeah, okay. No.
You never know where a bottle might turn up in that laundry room. In the dryer, in the washer, behind the laundry soap.
I don't know where...
In the dirty laundry.
Aw, could you imagine somebody's dirty underwear on the neck, eh?
Okay, are you ready to move on?
Yes.
Okay, last night, me and Donna, we were in the shower. Both of us together. Doing a little shower banging. And we got into there, came downstairs, and what happened?
I was going to go outside and grab the battery from one of the ring cams because it was getting low. So I opened up the big door before the screen door. But anyways, that door there. Okay. I open it up and there's this big motherfucking bear.
It was a big motherfucking bear.
Right there. So I shut the door, right? And I call fucking Ed. He wants his camera right away.
I figured you guys might want to see it. So anyway, it was, well, when Donna seen it, it was over here by the door. By the time I got to see it, it was ripping apart the garbage in the wagon. And by the time I had the camera going, the cocksucker had a bag from the wagon, and he was behind the fence right there. But anyway, I got a little video, and I will add it to the end of this video. So when this video's done with, just, if you want to see the bear, just fucking let the video roll.
He's a big bear.
He was a big bear.
Both his ears have red tags on them.
Yeah.
And he made a fucking mess.
He made a big fucking mess.
I had to go and fucking shower again because the cocksucker fucking tipped over the wagon.
Yeah, we just finished getting out of the shower. She went and picked up the garbage.
Well, fuck, it was raining.
She had to go and jump back into the shower. She started to smell real bad. She had like a dump smell about her.
No, I fucking didn't. I didn't have no dump.
You smelled like the dump.
No. Eddie, you're
You did.
No.
You smelled like fucking...
That's your fucking
She had garbage juice all over her.
No.
On her cheek.
Yeah, yeah. You fucking dummy. I'm gonna punch you.
Yeah. Okay. Dawn has a story about meat.
Okay, so I went to the No Frills.
Oh, yeah. Hang on. We're in Elliot Lake, Ontario, for those of you that didn't know.
Okay, I went to the No Frills because tomorrow is Canada Day, and there was a couple items I had to pick up because I'm gonna make a macaroni salad tomorrow. Anyways, then I decided, I'm gonna make something Ed hasn't fucking tried before, which requires deli meat. Okay. Anyways, so I
love deli meat.
So I go to the No Frills.
My body's not really liking it anymore. I'm getting old.
Old people live off that fucking shit.
I don't know how, because when I eat deli meat, my body don't feel that great the next day. I actually feel like a real piece of shit. But I love eating the deli meat.
Well, I'm going...
I don't know what's going on there. I love eating deli meat, but I feel like shit after eating it.
Well, I had to get different meats because I'm making these fucking Italian sliders, right? So you need meat, okay?
You need meat for them.
You need like Italian. I was gonna say Italian meat, but
Italian meat. You
Like-
need Italian meat. What the fuck does that even mean?
like some hot meat in there and
So that's Italian meat. Italian meat is hot meat.
okay, like
All that spicy shit.
Okay, this is what I think Italian meat is, okay?
Yeah.
Like Genoa, capicola, salami.
All that shit you just named is salami.
Yeah, but the different spices, like bologna is not Italian meat. Or ham. Like different things. Pepperoni. Like, anyways.
Maybe bologna's an Italian
I don't
meat.
fucking think so. It's the fucking.
We have any Italians watching? Leave a comment down below. Teach us about the meats.
Okay, so I'm picking out the meats, okay? I get the provolone fucking cheese, okay?
Provolone cheese.
Yes. And then I'm now picking out my meats, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm taking my time because I'm looking for specific meats, okay? And there's these two old fucking bats behind me, okay? Now, you know when people are looking, you know, we go shopping, there's always one person fucking looking at one item, right? We don't go and rush them. You can go do something else while the person's fucking picking out their shit, okay? So I hear like the sighs coming, right? Like like that. So I turn around.
I wasn't there, but
I turn around and like I look.
I've heard
right?
the size before.
And there's like an old lady. Well, there's two of them, probably like in their late 60s. One was like
standing there teapot style,
like that, just staring at me, right? And I was thinking, like, holy fuck, like I'm picking out my meats, you know, like I want to make this like a good meal for you, okay? So so this continues on because I'm not moving, right? Because it's a grocery store.
It's a fucking grocery store.
Like, I don't mean stand there all fucking day, but you gotta give time, right? So anyways, I hear that.
Don't remember taking a number coming through the fucking door.
And then there was double size going on because her friend showed up, okay?
Oh, she had a friend with her?
Yes.
So now you have two oldies on your ass.
Going. And then one of them, and I don't know which one it was, said that there's other people that want to get like the meats, the luncheon meat and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So, and I heard them and I was like, I'm not fucking budging, okay? But then, right, as they were saying that, I found the bigger pepperonis, okay? Not the little ones like that, like that one, like that size, regular round size, right? They were, it was like somebody buried them because they were going to come back and get them, but I found them.
Donna found them. She was digging.
Yeah. And
she digs through the meats.
And just to be...
You should see her when she buys ham.
I don't fucking... What do you mean, do you see me when I buy ham?
You pick up a pack and you look at it, and when you see all that knot, you know, those knots
toss
in the
it
ham.
back?
She'll like flip every pack of fucking ham till she finds one that doesn't have any knots in the meat.
Yeah, or dark colors.
You know that chewy fucking knotty shit that you find in the ham?
Yeah, it's white.
Nobody wants that.
And nobody wants like the off fucking, like the purple
Well,
color.
Donna will dig.
Yeah.
Same with bacon. If it looks too fatty, she'll flip every fucking pack until she finds a good one. People will look at it, but she don't care.
I don't fucking care.
I'll kind of step back like I'm not with her. I'll look around.
If
like
they want to put
you know?
fucking pig fat into them, you know, that amount, then they can go right ahead. But I'm not... First of all, who wants like, oh, you're frying fucking bacon and you're just going to be chewing fucking fat? Yeah, I mean, why pay... Anyways.
It's like bacon gum.
So they pissed me off to the point, right, that I didn't even need both fucking packs of pepperoni, right?
Yeah, but you took them.
But I fucking took them. I took them on those two old fucking ladies.
There's no fucking way they're getting the pack now.
No. No.
No pepperoni for you.
But I don't like...
Fuck you.
Well, don't be Russian. You're not entitled.
Yeah, don't be a Russian.
Russian. Don't be rushing.
Oh.
Eddie, that's not funny. Stop with those jokes.
I thought you said don't be a Russian.
Oh, I'm going to brain you.
Listen to that one. This is 1950s over here. My grandpa used to say that.
Great big fucking knots. Well, those big knots coming out of your head.
Yeah. She acts tough for a little person. Seagulls.
Okay. Now. Okay, so I pull into the parking lot, right? And after the other day when Ed pulled in there and parked far away, but it wasn't far enough because some old fucking bat had to fucking pull up right beside us and park there, right?
Yeah.
So I pull into the regular where we started parking.
Yeah.
And I get out of the car, and I am walking now, and I see two.
Where's the regular where we started parking? Where's that?
At the no frills, you know, when you you can't go beyond. There's grass there.
Yeah.
I get out of the car.
Where the seagull lady parks, sort of.
Okay, listen. So I look over and I'm like, holy fuck, there's two dead seagulls. Like, they're just laying there. Like, they're
in the parking lot there?
Yeah, but on that side. Not where I parked further up here and it was down over here.
That must be the seagulls that the lady
No,
feeds.
listen.
Oh,
Listen.
I'm listening.
So I'm like looking at the seagulls and like oldies don't care. Like, one just about backed over them again. Like, they were, like, there was no reason for it. But anyway, so when I went in, I found an employee.
I think you're in the screen. Push over just to hear. No, that way. A little more.
Why don't you push over?
Oh, you want me to come this way?
No. What's
Well, maybe we.
Eddie?
Okay, just go ahead. Keep
Put
talking.
your fucking glasses on.
Shut up! Talk. Tell your story.
Blind fucking bastard. Okay, listen.
Mm.
So I go into the store and I see a lady employee and I said, excuse me, I'm not sure if this is your job or not, or if somebody even takes care of this, but you have two dead seagulls in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And so she's like, oh, like where? Nobody fucking, I don't know how long these fucking seagulls have been dead for, okay? But nobody's fucking, they failed to notify anybody. So I said, like, your parking lot, like over there, you'll see them. I said that they're by the cart corral on the other side. So she says, okay. So anyways, so I do my little bit of shopping and I'm coming out, okay?
Yeah.
Now there's so the car's parked here, our car's parked here, and then there's a old man truck, like a old man, his truck is here, and then there's more things down here. And the seagull lady, the lady that feeds the seagulls, right? She's outside grabbing carts. So the old man puts his groceries in the trunk, like in the back of his truck, right? And I only had a thing of paper towel in one little bag. So we're both walking back to the cart corral, except I'm further back because I'm parked a little bit of ways, okay? So he goes and brings the cart back, and the seagull lady, right, says to him,
The seagull lady is the lady who collects carts over at No Frills.
yeah, the cart lady, okay? But she feeds the seagulls too. So she said, so she looks right at him, right? And she says, thanks for hitting my birds, she says. So the old man turns around, like, because he just put his cart there for her, right? Oh, whoa, he says, I didn't hit any birds. She says, they're right there. Somebody came in and like I just had to pick them up. And the guy's like, I didn't hit your birds though. Like, he goes, those birds were there when I came. So she's like, no. Like, I was just out here. And he's like, I didn't hit your birds.
She just accusing the guy?
Yeah.
Because he was closest to the birds?
Yeah, where the birds were. But he didn't, but the bird, like that truck, like, so his truck was here.
And the birds were already dead when you went in because you told them that they
Yeah,
were
like his truck was here, okay? And here's the cart corral over here, and here's the road where you drive to find your parking here, or here, okay?
Mhm.
So the cart corral's here, he's here, and I'm parked up over here, okay? The birds, the two birds were over here, like in front of like the second parking spot away from where he was, okay? So he's like mad at her, right? Saying I didn't hit the birds. Those were already dead when I got here. He said, I don't know who hit them, but it wasn't me. And you could tell, and so I guess she could tell, like, he didn't hit the fucking birds because he's mad. You're accusing the guy of hitting the birds, and I'm there. I'm standing there listening. Okay.
Of course you were.
Okay. So then she says, I'm sorry. I just thought you hit my birds, she says, right? So he says, no, not my birds. He says, he goes, it wasn't me, he said. She goes, well, then I know who did it. Okay, so the guy goes, oh, did you get a license plate number, right? Because she's like, no, but he was wearing a red shirt. He was over there. He was talking to somebody. I guess
But now she's accusing somebody else.
That she heard him say apparently something about the gulls, and she walked into, she said this, she was outside talking to somebody, feeding her birds. Then she went to talk to somebody, and then she went back inside. While she was outside, some guy with a red shirt on that she said she heard say he didn't like gulls, okay? He had to be the one that hit these two birds, okay? And I'm just standing there listening, and the old man says, well, my mother for 10 years started feeding these two ravens, and the ravens would always come back. I should know this much about birds, okay? So then she looks at me, she goes, well, thank God it wasn't my bird. And I'm like, oh, I was like, I didn't know you had a bird, right? Because I thought they were just all like a seagull. She says, oh no, mine has a little cut in between. It's fucking like the web part, I guess, on it. And I was like, oh. So she's telling me that bird that sits on her car.
She was talking to you?
Well, I was just standing there. I was listening to those two, and then I guess because I was standing there, right? She was just talking about this seagull, the seagull that sits on her car, right?
We've seen it sit on her car.
That bird travels from her house to the No Frills and travels from No Frills back to her house.
Well, yeah, she's feeding it.
But
if it's anybody's fault that those fucking seagulls are dead, it's hers. Because she's constantly throwing them fucking bird feed or whatever in the parking lot.
8 years she's been doing it.
Where there's oldies that drive around, and half of those motherfuckers can't even see.
No, they can't.
So eventually,
But this is what I was just thinking, and I didn't say anything.
But if she wasn't feeding the fucking birds, they wouldn't have been in the parking lot. They would have been off fucking shitting on somebody at McDonald's or something, looking for fries. Like a regular fucking seagull.
Well, plus when the two seagulls were dead, you had a whole bunch of them flying around like in a circle above, like she was like, oh,
they're gonna come in and eat what's left of them.
She said one, its insides were out, and the other one just was dead, she said. Okay?
Its insides were out?
Yeah.
It must have got hit pretty hard.
That's what she said.
Or ran over by the tire and exploded.
I have no fucking idea, right? But I didn't think about this until, because she was just talking and whatever, right? And I was just like, oh my God, like I can't believe I'm listening about fucking seagulls right now, And she used to feed it, Ed, just at her car, but the acid from their beaks is ruining the paint on her car, so she can't feed the birds from her car right now. Okay. But then I was just thinking as I was talking to this, if she accused
fucking birds.
She accused a guy of hitting the birds, the seagulls, right?
Mm.
That guy wasn't wearing no fucking red shirt. He was wearing a light blue fucking, those golf book shirts that old men wear. So why did she say, well, I know who did it, whatever, but the guy
was looking for somebody to blame.
She's like, it's illegal to kill seagulls.
Surprised she didn't turn on you.
Well, I would have fucking had words, because first of all, I wouldn't hit a fucking seagull, okay? In there, because when she was blaming that guy, right, I did say, no, those seagulls were dead when I pulled in. I said, they were right there, I seen them. I said, I was the one that went in and told somebody. And then she said, oh, well, I had to be right after. I was out here, she said, and then I went in, but I didn't see you fucking walking in front of me. Wonder where they put the seagulls.
Don't be buying any whole chickens today over at No Frills.
They don't. Seagull don't look like a chicken. Actually, those ones there for a seagull, they were like, you could tell they'd been feeding well.
They're kind of plump.
Yeah. And they're fucking...
They could pass for a fucking chicken.
No, they can't.
Scummy people out.
Yeah, today there's a lot of scum.
It's a lot of scum out. Fucking scumbags walking around everywhere.
Yeah, the ones they have to it's You know, like the people that think welfare is cool and they promote it.
Cool.
Yeah, and they promote it like that.
Promote it?
Yeah, like they don't fucking care.
Explain.
Like, you know, like how some people don't.
How would one promote the welfare?
Go on welfare, man. That's what I'm on. You know, like that.
And that's promoting welfare?
Yeah.
Go on it because I'm on it? That's what they say?
Yeah.
Fuck!
You
Hey?
know, like
I almost want to go and get it now because somebody else is on it.
you know how they make it sound like you know, the ones that just don't.
I'm only
fucking-
kidding. I don't want that shit.
Like, you know, for instance, you know, it'd be like there's like the people that are, some people are on welfare, right? And somebody says, "Oh, do you have a job?" And they say, the people that have some fucking pride left to them and stuff, and say like, "Oh no, I'm just not working, but I'm looking," right? And then you have the people that just don't give a fuck, right? And they'll come right out and say, "No, I'm on welfare," you know, like they just tell. And they walk around like they're all fucking cool, looking for their drugs and shit like that today. Like they all have fucking their basketball fucking jerseys on, you know. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Sort of, but I didn't go anywhere today, so I don't know what it looks like today.
Well, you know, you have fucking, you know, I'd have like, we're out, maybe not as much as me, but I'm out enough, right? And like today's the only day that I've seen people sitting against fucking buildings, you know, cross-legged, you know, and just like they look like sickly, you know, like they're, you know, the government, like they're not using their
I
money.
see lots of people walking around with those, what do you call them? You know those things you put your 8 packs of tall boy beers
Oh,
in
like
at the
the
store?
case,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking cardboard case.
Yeah,
you
the
get
one
shown
from the
us-
grocer.
Yeah, yeah.
I see people walk around with some of those today.
You know what? I bet you if you go over to that garbage thing, there's fucking probably empties in there. I'm telling you, you know, you gotta start fucking celebrating Canada Day today on the government's fucking dime, you know? Fuck, they're just...
Speaking of Canada Day, there's this dick online. Tell them the story.
Okay, there's some fucking guy that...
Canada Day's tomorrow.
Tomorrow. He went to where the fucking fireworks are tomorrow last night and was fucking wondering why there was nobody there and there was no fireworks. Well, fuck, do you... And you go on and ask, where's the Canada Day fucking fireworks? It's only fucking June 29th, you know?
Yeah,
There's a lot of stupid people.
Lots of stupid people.
I don't mean to say that, but like if you have to fucking go and question why you didn't see people or fireworks, then
You gotta be a fucking dummy.
like don't you like to go on social media, you know? Couldn't you just ask your neighbor or fucking somebody at the store, like, hey, I went whatever, like, you know, and they would have held in their smile and said, oh no, it's not until Canada Day.
Not until Canada Day, you dumb fucking bastard.
You wouldn't be good working with the public.
Huh?
You wouldn't be good working with the public.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I think I'd be good working with the public.
Yeah. You just you dumb fucking bastard.
Dollarama!
There was this heavy woman in there, right? With these two.
So fat.
She was like just about the size of the fucking aisle. I'm not making fun, okay?
That was a pretty wide.
She was big, okay, like big enough that I misjudged because I seen her from a distance. But when she came up, right, and then she's in the candy aisle of all fucking aisles, okay? So she's in the candy aisle, right, with her dress on, and as she's getting closer, I was looking at her, I was like, fuck, you're like, that's a big person, you know, right? Anyways, she hits me with her fucking ass, okay? She's like, get like there was a lot of boing. Like I went like that.
There was a lot of boing, she says.
Yeah. Like it was enough to go like make it move a little bit, and then she goes, "Oh, sorry," and I'm thinking, okay, but like, okay, how do you know? You're the person walking around. You know what your body fits into.
I'm on wedding cake today. That's the butter. And did you have something?
MK Ultra.
MK Ultra is what
And
she was having.
an edible.
And of course she's on the edibles.
Well, because I had nowhere else to go today.
There's nowhere else to go today. Might as well fucking have some edibles.
Wait, she kept walking back, okay? I'm not even joking. I had to stand at the candy aisle, and I'm not making fun here, but she...
Yes, she is.
No, I'm not. I couldn't even stand in the aisle. I had to stand back, and then she wanted to turn the corner, right? So, like, to get towards the line. And the teenage girls that she had with them, right? Like, they just weren't fun. They just were, if you were standing there, they would be like right there. They wouldn't even excuse me to just come and stand there, grab what they needed. So those were no fucking help. So I had to like go like that into the next aisle so she can get by, because like I didn't want to get hit by her fucking ass again.
Huh. Snot. Looking at it.
Okay, this is okay, I will never tell somebody, like I said before, they have a piece of snot in their nose, okay? Especially a fucking stranger. Okay, if you had a piece of snot, I'd be like, yeah, you got a piece of snot there, but, but like friends, or, I don't have any friends, but if I did have, you know what, I've let my friends do, like, the most embarrassing things that they don't even probably know that I let them did with, like, snot-wise, right? But because I wouldn't tell them, I didn't know how to tell somebody to have a piece of snot there, right? Anyways, I'm at the store.
What store?
I'm at the Pet Value, and there was, I had to get Charlie some stuff because he has a hot spot, okay?
He has a hot spot.
But they were moving things around and fixing up the shelves, those ones, anyways, the ones that carry those products. And there's another lady that comes with me because I asked her where I find it, right? And so the girl, it's on her cart, right? And so she says, what kind are you looking for, whatever. So I like look over, now we're like this, like, here's the cart. Okay, here, like we're this far, like apart from each other. Okay, and at first I thought she had an earring, like you know how like the earrings look like there's a piece of snot in their nose, right? That little loop.
Yeah.
Okay, but it wasn't.
It wasn't an earring.
No, because like it was caught on the nose hairs, right? So when she was breathing, it was fun. And she was talking, and I was like just looking at it, right? And I was just like, oh man, like you're probably gonna go through your whole shift like that. Nobody's gonna tell. Like nobody else was saying it. And she had coworkers there and stuff, and nobody was telling her she had a piece of snot. It was just there, right? And actually, so she said we have these ones, so I grabbed the shampoo, and then I said, what would you recommend in between? And so she went to grab for the box of spray. Like
but you grabbed it first.
I was like, oh, this one right here, and she's like, yeah. She's like, yeah, did you want me to go over stuff? As in she was going to lean in closer, but I didn't want the snot, you know.
Didn't want it touching me.
Well, what if it just comes loose, you know?
What if it comes loose?
I was like, no.
Lands in Donna's fucking mouth.
Anyways, I don't have, No, it was like this, right? I'll tell you a quick story. Do we have time?
Yeah.
So I had this friend, well, she wasn't really a friend. She was like the friend that later on you found out she was a whore, right?
Fucking whore.
But like, and I was like a little bit mad at her, but I was like still friends with her, but there was like, I was just waiting to do something mean to her. Okay?
Yeah.
So anyways, this is like a long time ago. So she worked at the Sportsman's, like inn, like it's like a...
Donna's from Killarney, Ontario. That's where the Sportsman Inn would be.
It's like a plate rooms, and you could go there and put your boat like on the dot like that.
You can go there and tie your boat up.
Or you can sleep on your boat if you have one of those boats and has like
Sleep on the fucking boat. Nobody cares.
But she worked there, right? And
Hey, sleep on the boat. Rent the room. You know.
she worked there, right? And I worked over at Killarney Mountain.
Get a lot of
Lodge.
people sleep on their boats.
Yeah.
There, yeah.
The ones that
Probably the fucking rooms in Killarney are fucking unbelievably expensive.
more now that they've like renovated, went like
They're like $500 a room, $700 a room.
something like that. They're fucking expensive now.
Sleep on the boat.
So
Fuck, I'd sleep on a canoe if I had one.
so
I wouldn't pay for one of them fucking rooms.
No, I think it was just the people that like drove into Killarney that stayed in the rooms, because I'm pretty sure everybody that by boat had like the big boat.
So it was like a houseboat?
Yeah, like that, where you could sleep in there.
Yeah.
But that's not. This has nothing to do with that. Okay?
Nothing to do with that though.
Okay.
We went off fucking topic, subject, however you say it.
So she worked at the Sportsman's Inn, and I worked at the Killarney Mountain Lodge. Okay, and I was a bus girl there.
So you drive a bus?
No, like I helped the waitress. They call it bussing tables.
That's what they call it?
Bussing tables, yeah.
Huh.
And I was mostly a dishwasher, right? And sometimes I would have to help the waitresses, and then sometimes they wanted me, like, it wasn't really me, it was more my mom wanted me to be a waitress, and no fucking way, I wasn't doing, like, I tried.
Get your point.
So if you were an employee there, you could go swimming in the pool at the Killarney Mountain Lodge.
The Killarney Mountain Lodge.
So, and it was a heated pool too, and plus they have,
Ooh.
and they have like a sauna, one in the girls' side and one in the guys' side. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, so my friend is in the and she had like an easy time like being a whore, right? Because she had like
She had an easy time being a whore.
because she
being a whore helped her along.
Well, because she she developed like a lot bigger than every other girl, right? And she would use like her boobs as like, you know, weapons, okay? Like
she had weapons.
So she just meets this random fucking guy, okay? And you were allowed to take a guest in the pool, okay?
Yeah.
And she comes along, right? And I have my shorts and my fucking t-shirt on, and I'm swimming, okay? So she takes off all of a sudden she's a fucking model, okay? And she takes off her fucking t-shirt, like, also, right? And she has like a fucking bathing suit on that's clearly too fucking small for her, right?
Yeah.
And I was thinking, you're such a fucking whore. Like,
Such a fucking
anyways,
whore.
she dove into the fucking pool, okay?
Yeah.
And that guy had jumped in from the other side like they were going to meet, okay? And I'm just there, okay?
Donna's just a third wheel.
I was just there. Well, she wanted me to come with her, but then after that, she didn't need me anymore, right? So anyways, she pops up from the water, and I'm not even fucking joking.
Titties were out.
No.
Oh.
She had this great big chunk of white snot stuck right there, okay? And I looked at her, right, and I was like, no, this is for being a fucking whore, right? And I let her go over to go and talk to that guy that she met. He got the fuck out of the pool, right? She goes down, and nobody said anything. The guy didn't say anything to her. I didn't say anything to her. So she goes down, and I'm thinking, oh my fuck, I gotta get out of the pool, right? I gotta get to the ladder. She came up, and the fucking cocksucking thing, I don't know how, it was like this big worm of fucking snot. I fucking got out of the pool, and I never fucking
Sorry about the gross video. I didn't know she was going to tell this story.
Well,
it's not on the list here.
Well,
I don't know what I'm missing. Usually we discuss this shit first, and
anyways, yeah.
the next story was supposed to be mother-in-law's up here.
Yeah.
Tell that story, Donna. Get the snot out of our head now.
I was coming on the dollars.
Everybody's fucking throwing up.
No, that's like a good, you know, She didn't know why that guy didn't talk to her anymore. She didn't know anything. And I didn't fucking tell her and say, oh yeah, so and so, it was because you had this big fucking piece of snot there, you know. Fucking pig. Anyways, okay, so I'm coming out of the dollar store, and there is two ladies, an older lady and a middle-aged lady, talking. Okay, so they're talking, and
This is here.
yes,
You
do
know,
you know?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So, anyways, they were talking. Okay, and I heard the old lady say, "Oh, that's such a shame." She said, right? So they were talking about the fucking. Up here, I don't know how many people even, right? But the up here, right? Guys will divorce their wives if the wife does not make effort, or if his mother doesn't like her. They will fucking divorce.
Huh.
I couldn't fucking believe that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, could you imagine if because like your mother is like, oh, I don't like your fucking wife, or you know what, I've never liked her, and she's just not fucking trying, you know, like kind of like Raymond there, you know how Marie is, like nobody could fucking please her no matter what. Ain't like that. And
Everybody loves Raymond. You're back on that now.
no, but listen, I couldn't imagine divorcing your family because of a parent.
Everybody's different, I guess.
And you can't say, oh, it's a mother and son thing, because, like, we got sons, and I wouldn't do that.
I got a mom, she only talk to me.
Yeah, well, now if somebody truly isn't, like, you know, they're fucking doing, like, bad shit, right? You may want to say to your child, right, like, hey, that new, you know, person you started going out with, I seen her, you know, hooking down on whatever.
Hooking?
Yeah.
Wow.
Or like something bad, like if it's like that, right? But like,
I'm gonna get in my road toque and Donna's gonna
because like
continue saying whatever she's saying.
I'm saying that could you imagine? I said, like, if your mom said, Eddie, I just don't like Donna because she's just not putting in like any effort into liking me.
Into liking her?
Yeah, and she says, you know what, and you feel like bad for your mom, right? So the option you would say to me is, okay, you either need to put more effort into liking my mom, or we're getting a divorce.
It's a little bit fucked, but like I said, everybody's different.
Well, like, that's just a shit thing to do.
Shit thing to do.
And these mothers that are saying this, right? Who's gonna be there for your fucking son after you fucking croak? Not his fucking wife, because you caused them to get fucking divorced. Could you imagine? Probably there's a lot of families like that, eh? They get divorced because of family.
I imagine there is.
Could you imagine?
I don't know anybody like that, but
Neither do I.
I imagine there's probably. I've seen a lot of movies like that. But I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Nothing.
Anyway, I don't know if we're gonna have an early video tomorrow or a late video. I gotta go get a tooth pulled out.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get it yanked right the fuck out. Cause if I don't, like what's the stuff that you gave me?
Amoxicillin.
The amoxicillin brought the swelling down. But if it starts to swell up again, and
the pressure.
Yeah, it hurt like fuck, and I don't want to go through that again, so I'm gonna get the cocksucker yanked tomorrow. So, because that's happening, I don't know what time the video is gonna be out. I don't know if I'm doing a video before I go to the dentist or after.
I have a cleaning at 10 after 10.
Donna has a cleaning tomorrow morning, so I don't know how this is gonna work. Don't worry, there'll be a video. I just don't know when it's gonna be out.
My cleaning won't take long, only like 10 teeth or something.
I'll give you a cleaning.
That's fucking gross. Don't fucking do that, you fucking pig. Ugh.
Cigrit and everybody.
We are oops.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and fuck off. And get your teeth whitened.
Don't. That's fucking gross. You know, as I'm going to shut this off, I have something to say.
Say it.
And I would, you're going to have the ones out there that are going to say, oh, Donna, like, that's just you, whatever. But I'm telling you, it's a female, right? So when you get older, right, compared to when you were younger, there's like that, right? That is like, you know, like it's, you know, like when
Finish your story.
like, you know, okay, take for instance, we'll use porn as an example, okay?
You and your porno.
Yeah, when those girls are doing things with that stuff, right? Dirty things, right?
Yeah.
But when you get older as a female,
Yeah.
you think like that, the disgust that it's not made for that.
It's not made for that. You're not supposed to put it all over your face.
Yeah, see? I didn't want to say it, but you did.
It's not supposed to be on your back.